Hello party people, welcome to another video. Today's video topic is all about running. I'm going to share with you some of the items I use for training, things I use when I'm running, injury prevention, all that, all running, anything running. I'm going to talk about today and show you guys some of my favorite things that I like to use when I run. For our first category, we have things that I use while I run. Depending on if I'm training for something or if I'm just going out for a run, depends on like what I use and what I don't use. So every day I always use my headphones. These are Bolt Tune headphones, and I'll link everything that I share with you in the description below if you're interested. Got these off of Amazon for like 10 bucks. They're Bluetooth wireless headphones. I personally really like them. I think this is a little bit too big. It kind of sticks out of your ear. But I broke my previous Bluetooth headphones and needed a new pair quickly, so I just bought these. The sound is great. They're noise canceling, and the sound plays really well through them. Like I said, they were only like 10 bucks, so they were pretty cheap. But I used to run with like normal headphones, not Bluetooth headphones. But I found within the last year that Bluetooth headphones are actually really, really nice for running, because I don't have to worry about tucking the cord through my shirt or like it coming unplugged. And the battery life on these is really, really good too. They last like 3-4 days depending on how long you're using them, because sometimes I use them more than just for running, but the battery lasts really well. So yeah, again, these are Bolt Tune, and I really like them. Our next item on the list is this. It's called a Spi-Belt. May it look like a fanny pack. If you call it a fanny pack, I will correct you and say Spi-Belt. See? Spi-Belt. So it's basically a pouch that you can put your phone in when you run. It's very, very spacious. When I run, can fit, if I'm running longer distances, I can fit my phone plus like a Gatorade chew or a tissue, or like when I've run, sometimes I can fit my phone and my mask and like my keys all in here. And I use this more than when I run. Like, I use this when I go out to places and I don't have pockets and I want to put my phone somewhere. I'll just put this on. If you put a lot of stuff in it, it does look pretty bulky underneath your clothes. But I love these so much. They're adjustable. They have adjustable straps. Personally, I get a little cautious when I wear things like this because I don't like things that bounce up and down when I run. So personal tip for me when I wear this is I binder clip it to my pants or to my shorts when I run, and that's helped. It's kind of silly, but I love this Spi-Belt, and they come in really funky colors. This is like a paint splatter color, which I think is really neat and really cool. So I really like that. The next item that I use is more when I'm doing a training or doing longer distances, more than just a mile. Like, I wouldn't use this when I run a mile, but it's my water hydration belt. I actually think I got this at like a thrift shop, like a Goodwill or something. I don't know. I absolutely love it. It's New Balance brand, and it has a Velcro snap on the back, so that's how you put it around your waist. And on the inside, it has a little cushion. It has a water bottle. Depending on how long I'm running, this sometimes doesn't suffice me, and sometimes it does work out pretty well. It has like a rubber top, so it's really easy to just like chug the water. And it's squishable, so you can like pour water if you didn't want to like actually drink it. And it has a nice little holder right there for your water bottle. And then this is a pocket in the front. It's a mesh pocket, and it can fit my phone. I have an iPhone 8, and it's a snug fit, but it does fit. And then it has another pocket, which right now has a plastic bag in it, but another spacious pocket on the inside. So if I'm doing like, I would more use this if I'm doing like a 5 or more mileage day, but I like use a water bottle. I put my phone in here, and then I'd use this for like a Gatorade chew or a Gatorade gel. I normally wear this pretty tight on my waist, except normally it just sits on my stomach because I don't like it bouncing up and down. but that's just a personal opinion. But I really like this. Again, like I said, I got this at like a Goodwill or a consignment store, so I don't have a link for it, but it's a New Balance Fuel Belt if you're interested. So I kind of talked about Gatorade chews and gels and stuff. When I'm running like a 10K or more, normally not a 10K sometimes, but half marathon, I'll use Gatorade chews. And I normally would use like the Gatorade brand chews, but when I was marathon training, I got, oh, they are Gatorade chews. They're just a different packaging. Okay, so they're still Gatorade chews. This is the packaging. I love using these. They leave like a residue in your mouth. So personally, when I'm running a longer distance, if I'm racing, I'll make sure that I take this right before a water station, or if I'm running and I have water with me, I'll take this and then drink water afterwards just to like kind of flush my mouth out. But this is, I think this is blueberry. I really like these because they're really small and I can put them in like a baggie and then just put it in my Spi-Belt or put it in my fuel belt depending on what I'm wearing when I'm running that day, or put it in my pocket. I will say they do, if it's cold outside and you're running in the cold, like when I ran a half marathon in November, they got cold, so I had to like take them out of my pocket and almost like warm them up so that I wasn't like breaking my jaw when I was eating them. But if it's really hot outside, they get really sticky, and if you have more than one in like the same Ziploc bag, they'll stick to each other. But they're still really good. I don't know if they work. Like, I think they work. I don't know. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to like feel something or like just like get. I don't know, but they give me, I guess, nutrients when I'm running and refuel my body with things that I'm losing when I'm running. So I use those. And then I was going to this year when I was running a marathon, but that didn't happen. So I have these and I'll probably just save them. But I think I'm going to test them out this year if I'm doing a longer run. But they're gels. So one of them's a Gatorade brand and one of them's a Cliff one. And all of these and the chews don't have caffeine in them. You can get them with caffeine, and some people like that. I've never had them with caffeine. But again, I haven't tried these. They've just been sitting in a drawer forever. But one of them is Raz, I guess is the flavor, and the other one's strawberry kiwi. But I can't say anything about these because I haven't tried these. But this one has like a little like handle almost, so you could like slip through a belt or something. I don't know. But I haven't tried these, but I'm waiting to try them when I actually run a longer distance. Sometimes you can look up on the race to see what brand of energy gel they'll be passing out, and then you can train with that. Whenever I'm like using these, or if I use the chews, I always make sure to train with it before I like run a race or whatever, because I don't know how my body's going to react to it. It's kind of just like learning how your body reacts to like what you're feeding it when you're running, whether it's like drinking water or Gatorade. So I'll link these in the description. I got these at like a running store in my hometown, but you can buy them online. They're pretty cheap. They're like $1 or like not even. For these, for the chews, it's maybe like a little more, but I personally like the chews. I think they're great for when I'm running like a 10K or more or training. I would just like to take a moment to show off my beautiful water bottle that has so many stickers on it. We have a GoPro sticker, we have a Beat sticker, the DeKalb Corn Classic, what else? An NIU sticker. This one says run and vote, and then this one is my Boulder sticker. Yeah, so pretty, love it. Okay, so those were all the things that like I use gear wise when I'm running. Now I'm going to kind of move on to things that I wear when I run and things that I use to help me with injuries. So the first thing is this roller. I got this in like 8th grade because I did track and my coach had one and I thought it was really cool because it had spikes on it. Bad idea because it actually hurts when you roll out with the spikes more. They make ones that are like flat. that don't have the spikes on them, which I personally like better, but I still use this occasionally to roll out my calves or my legs when they're hurting. But it has like 3 different spiky balls, and you just kind of you just roll it and it goes. This is kinesiology tape, KT tape. This is just the black color you can see right there. It's just black. Normally, if I use this, I like to get like fancy colors, like I'll get pink or purple. I use this when I'm running a race sometimes, or throughout the day if I don't want to wear a calf sleeve and my calves are hurting me. And you can use this in so many different spots all over your body. You can put it on your calves, you can put it on your ankles, you can put it on your back, you can put it on your shoulders, you can put it on your hand. You can literally do so many things with it. When I'm running like a mileage or on a daily basis, I'll use my calf sleeves. And so these provide compression to my calves. There's like people that say they don't work and people that say that they do work, and you know, I just kind of use them because they're also a fashion statement. Like, look at these. Okay, these are disgusting. These are my really old ones. They're really worn out. As you can see, they're very stretched out and faded and have holes in them, and I probably should retire them. But these, there's 2 of them because they go on both of your calves. So this is that's my one pattern. And then these were my ones that I got that I was supposed to wear when I was running a marathon. I'm trying to see that like when they get stretched out, they're a lot longer than these ones. So these ones are really tight on my calves, and these ones aren't as tight. They still work, but they are worn out, like I said. But they just provide compression on my calves when I'm running. I think they work, and sometimes I'll wear them when I'm not running. But it kind of depends. Sometimes I'll switch between KT tape and wearing these when I'm not running if I want to put something on my calves. But the brand that I have is Zenshaw calf sleeves. So they sell them in pairs with pretty designs, pretty colors. Or you can buy like one if you don't need one for like your right and your left leg. The next thing I have is my ankle brace. I need to buy a new one because these get so worn out. I wear my ankle brace to help with my tarsal tunnel, and I sometimes get Achilles pain, but this is really worn out. I just get this at Walgreens. I really like it. It's really thin. The bottom is really thin, and then this is really thin too, so it's not bulky, so it doesn't like protrude and bother you when you're wearing a shoe. So the next category I'm going to move into is like outerwear that I wear when there's like inclement weather or it's raining, or what I just wear when I run. And I'll kind of show some pictures too of what I wear when I'm racing to kind of see. So you can see. So the first thing we have is headbands. I am like a headband fanatic. Like, I love headbands so much. I love all different brands. I'm wearing one right now. This is more of a fashion headband, I think, but most of my headbands, pretty much all of them, are from Bondi Band. It's some running company, and they're always at race expos, so I always get headbands from them. But I have so many different colors. And then these are my favorite. So I have headbands that I wear specifically when I'm running a race because they're just my favorite, and my mom can spot me out of a crowd when I'm wearing them. This is my first one. It says "Stronger with Every Mile," and it's a purple one that I will wear during races. And then the next one is this one. "She will run and not grow weary." Isaiah 40:31. But, like, this was a hot pink, and now, like, the color's wearing on it because I wear it so much. And then these 2 are my Lululemon headbands. I don't wear these as much, but they do a really good job of keeping all my hair back. And so do my Bondi Band ones. And then my last headband is just my Nike tie headband that makes you look like a ninja. Ha! Actually, that's not how you're supposed to wear it. But you put it under, like, a ponytail. But I normally will wear this if I'm wearing my hair in a braid or 2 braids. I will also insert some pictures here of different outfits that I wear when I've done races with like the headbands I've worn and the shirts and stuff that I've worn. When I'm running a race, I wear dry fit shirts. I have so many of them because I always get so many whenever I run races. So in the summertime, I'll wear dry fit shirts. In the wintertime, I'll wear, like, this is a dry fit long sleeve that I'll wear when I'm racing. Starting a race, you're going to be really cold if it's cold outside. But then as soon as you're, like, halfway through, you're, like, sweating. And you're like, I need to take all these layers off. So you always dress in layers when you run. But like I said, I'll be inserting pictures here so you can kind of see what I wear when I run. Talking about winter, my winter gear when I run, but these are my first pair of gloves. These are really old. They've been through so much. The one thing I love about these, I'll put them on so you can see, is they have finger holes, but then they have a hole for the thumb. Look at that. And the next pair of gloves I just got as a gift, and I love them so much. They're called watch window gloves, and I'll put a picture right here of me wearing them. So this is what they look like. They're blue. You know, you kind of look like a Smurf. I just stand out of the crowd, but I love this blue. They are touchscreen, which I really like. And they're really long, and when in the picture, you'll see why. But it's so that you can put your watch in this little window right here. And they have them on both hands so that if you wear your watch on your right or your left hand, it doesn't really matter what glove has the hole because they both have holes in them. But you wouldn't think they keep your hands really warm, but they keep your hands pretty warm when you're running, especially when you're sweating. They trap the body heat really well. So I used these this morning when I ran, and I absolutely love them. Like I said, when I run in the cold, sometimes I'll just wear gloves, sometimes I wear a hat, sometimes I wear both. For hats, I really only have one hat that I actually like to wear. Sometimes I actually don't like to wear it when I'm running, but, you know, we all work with it. It's my Muhammad Seymour hat from 7th grade, 8th grade track. I don't know. It has a pom-pom ball on top. It's really warm. The one thing I really like about this is that it's really long. Like, it covers pretty far down. A lot of hats that I have don't come down as far as I want them to, or they kind of ride up when I'm running. Like, they'll hit my ponytail and they'll kind of just ride up. But this doesn't, and it keeps my head really, really warm in the cold winter. So I really like this hat. And then I also, when it gets really, really cold outside, I use this neck gaiter. I got this for free at, like, the rec center last year. But you just kind of put this on, and then you can put it up to your nose when you're running in the cold. Sometimes if I'm not going to, like, put it up to my nose, I'll just put it on my neck and then put, like, a scarf on. I run in all types of weather, even the rain. And to this day, I have not found a raincoat that actually keeps you dry on the inside. So, this is just I call it it's a water jacket because it still gets you wet. But this is my North Face running rain jacket. I found this at an expo when I was running in Indy. I really like it because I really like the color. But there's a few other things I like. It's really lightweight and it's really easy. It's foldable, which I really like. I can put it in a pocket or anywhere if I'm traveling. This jacket also has vents, like holes in the back of the jacket. You can see right there. Kind of venting your air through there. And then the one thing I also like, so it has pockets on the side, which are really nice. And the pockets also have mesh on the inside. But it also has a pocket on the back, which I really like. Sometimes if my pockets in the front are too full, I'll just shove something in the back. It's not that big of a pocket, so it can't fit too much stuff, but small things that can just fit back there. So I really like this for running. And of course, the last item that I need when I run is my tennis shoes. These things are so gross because I wear them every day. So they're very, very dirty. These are Asics. These are the GT 2007. As you can tell, they have a lot of wear and tear on them because I use them so much. So you can see where my foot strikes on the ground. I used to, and I haven't done it that much actually, but I used to, oh, no, you can feel it. I dig holes through the tops of my shoes, and there's like an inner layer in here, and you can feel it. My toe is already worn away at that. So pretty soon, there will be a hole in the top of this shoe. Oh, and the other one. Wow, would you look at that? junior high, I think, is how I did my shoes. But if you look at my shoe, you can see that there's a loop right here with the lace. So I didn't just like lace a shoe like I normally would. So you lace your shoes and then you bring the lace through the little hole, and you do it on both sides, and it kind of just helps so that your shoes tighten. But these are my running shoes. I probably will have to retire them soon. They've had a lot of mileage on them. These were all the things that I use when I run. I hope you enjoyed kind of seeing what I use when I run and the little tidbits of information that I gave out. Again, I will link everything down in the description for you guys to click on if you're interested in buying any of the things. And if you have any questions, just comment down below.